Hello, welcome to Pantheon of the Geeks. This is an unboxing for the box set of Guilty as Charged, which includes Jack Daw.
Jack Daw?
Yeah.
You have the original Malifaux you haven't painted as well.
I do, yeah. The
Jack Daw anyway.
Jack Daw anyway, yeah.
Yeah, because he used to be just a simple minion or
Minion,
enforcer
on his own, yeah.
Now he's a master.
Yeah, and he's got a little crew. So we got this box set yesterday from a new shop that's opening up in Southport.
We did indeed.
Called Wargames.
Wargames, so go and check them out on the web, on Facebook. And if you're in Southport, go and check them out. They're on the main street,
on Lord's Walk, Lord Street even.
Lord Street, yeah.
Yeah.
They're right next to Cafe Nero.
They are.
And you can have a look there as well. So go and knock on the door at the moment because he's not quite finished.
He's not.
And see if he's ready. But he says he's going to be open in a few weeks.
Yeah.
So keep posted on that. But really cool guy, really good ideas.
Yeah.
And we're going to be going back there again.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, yeah. He was a really sound guy. He took us around the shop, showed us around, showed us his ideas, what he got. His plans sound really good. I was like really excited for him, to be quite honest. I could see his vision where he was going with it all.
Yes,
yeah,
So that's Wargames.
That's Wargames in Southport on Lord Street.
And this is Guilty as Charged.
Yeah, and this has a bonus model included.
First time I've ever seen one of these.
Yeah.
Bonus model included. No idea what that is.
No.
But we'll find out when we open it, which we're going to do.
Going to do now.
So if we turn it over and see what models should be in there. So we should have Jack Daw. We should have Lady Liega. Is it Liega?
Liega, yeah, I'd say.
We should have 3 of the Guilty. 1 on a big axe, 1 on a chair, 1 on a bed. Yeah. And Montresor. Who just basically looks like Frankenstein.
He does actually, yeah.
With a rope.
A rope. So we'll get this.
So that's what should be in there. Let's find out what is in there. I'm being very careful there. Yeah. So this is the second edition Outcast you've got.
It is actually, yeah.
And it's obviously it's a crew that didn't exist before as well. So.
Yeah, I mean, I did have the Victorias, and I've not painted the Victorias yet.
Yeah. And you've also got Hamlin, which
I've got Hamlin, which I've not
painted.
Those
are both first edition.
Old first edition ones, yeah. This is the first new edition one I've got.
Okay.
So. We're in a nice little packet.
Okay. Oh, I can see something red underneath. So these are all in a packet apart from this. What is it?
I don't know. What does he say? The Trapper.
The Trapper?
Trapper, it says.
So it's in a sort of pinky orangey metal?
Yeah, it's like a reddy kind of colour.
The Trapper?
Yeah. I wonder if there's a card for him.
He's got a rifle.
Ooh.
Should be a card for him.
So look and see if it's in here. We've got that looks like the base for him.
Yeah.
It's got corks here.
Right.
So what's in here? Those look like extras.
Yep. And then we have the crew cards. So we got Jackdaw, the Guilty, Montresor, no card for the Trapper. Oh. Interesting. So we got a model, but no card.
How odd.
So is the Trapper the is he that 10 Thunders Guild one?
Is he? Could be.
Try to see his face. Or is he
We'll have to have a look.
one of Von Schill's crew?
Oh, he could be, couldn't he?
Is the other question.
We'll have to have a look in the...
Yeah, we'll have a look before we come back.
Yeah.
But let's have a look. We've got the sprues.
Got the sprues there.
So this is one of the more later kits as well. So we've got them all separated onto the different
areas. Sprues, yeah.
There's an entire bed on that one to make up. Should be fun. So that's a Guilty. That's Jack Daw there. Jack Daw. Looks very different from the first edition model. We'll get that as well.
Yeah.
We'll get that first edition model to show you. and that's the totem, Lady Latiga, whatever her name is, Latiago, whatever. I can't remember. And then there's the other two guilty, I think.
Yeah,
on
looks
that
like
sprue.
it, yeah.
Cool. So
Awesome.
we'll cut them off. We'll do them one by one as usual, and we shall build them here.
Yeah.
So what size base are we looking at?
We're looking at
a 50 mil.
50 mil. And you have 3 40 mils of those? 30
3 40 mils. And
2.
So I think that's Jack Daw and his totem.
I would say so, yeah.
So the 340 mils will be the guilty.
Guilty.
Does that make Montresor on a big base?
It must be.
Let's check that. Let's check the backs of the base of the cards to see who's got the 50 mil base.
Yeah.
Montresor.
Montresor, yeah.
Sorted. Right. So we'll come back in a second. And who are you going to start with?
We'll start with the main guy himself.
Jack Daw.
Start with Jack Daw, yeah.
Cool. So we'll get the old metal model as well.
Yeah.
Which isn't painted.
No,
but
it's not. You can at least see what he looks like.
Yep.
Or looked like.
you may as well paint them both together.
Yeah, could do. Yeah.
Cool. Right. So we're back in a moment. So we're back. And that is the plastic Jackdaw. And here, still in these old box, is the metal one. Let's get in there as well. Double unboxing. Of an old Malifaux first edition model. There we go. And there is the model. And there is Jack Daw, who used to be the symbol of Malifaux. See, there he appears on the back of all the Malifaux boxes.
I think he was on the first cover of the first edition rule book, wasn't he, as well?
He was. Symbol of all Malifaux.
Yeah.
There he is, sort of still tied up, because he was stuck on the hanging tree until the event, Kytheria, was it?
Yes.
And then
something happened to him.
He's been unleashed, which is obviously the unleashed version. So that's the old one, which will stick together as well, why not?
That's going to be really difficult to stick together, just 2 parts.
Yeah. And,
all metal.
The new one, so we'll do that now.
So.
Oh, just before we start that, this dude.
Yes, we found out who he was.
Is this dude, guy called Trapper. There he is. Which is a cool model, actually.
It is. He's like a sniper
Yeah.
kind of thing.
You don't have Von Schill's crew, though, do you? So
Not yet.
Not yet. So.
I didn't really like the old one, but the new one looks quite cool, actually.
Comes with a small tank.
Does it?
Yeah.
Little tank.
Does that sell it to you, Annie?
Yeah.
Little tank.
Little tank.
And you've got Lazarus. But
I have, yes.
over there.
I have. Do an unboxing for him later.
Yeah, might do a bonus video onto this. Okay, so let's get the parts for Jack Daw, and we shall return in a second. So these are the parts for Jack Daw. So we've got the body, the rope around his neck, so his head there, both arms, a little bit of cloth that kind of comes off his side. So we shall start by actually adding the rope on, because that wraps around him, and that literally you need to put it around him and then attaches at his neck. So the rope's got one part of the noose on and his neck's got the other part of the noose on, so that's just going to go on there like that. I'll be back once that's fully dried, because it's going to be a bit faffy to work around. Okay, so we've got the rope around there. So next we're going to stick the arms on. We have left and right arm, obviously, and then just go on there and there. So they're going to go on next, and then we have this little bit of cloak.
I think it's part of his shirt. What used to be his shirt.
Is it down?
Yes, it is, yeah.
Okay, yes, there's a little...
there's a little peg there.
There's a little peg there, and there's a little hole there.
There you go.
I'm going to put that on first, before I put the arms on. Then I'm going to put the arms on.
And then the head.
And then the head, actually. So that's pretty straightforward. So I'll come back when he's done. And there is he is finished. Very cool.
Yeah, it looks awesome.
And again, there's the old version of him. Bag on his head, sort of like
all tied up.
Looks a lot like the Hang there.
He does, yeah.
The Hang models, whereas that looks a lot different. There's a lot more motion. Yeah, we like that.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to meeting him.
Cool. So we'll get him on the base and we'll see him again at the end.
Yep.
Who's next?
I think we'll do Lady Lagia?
Lagia.
It's hard to say, really.
Lady Lagia.
Lagia.
This is his totem, his herald. As such, we're going to put her on a silver board. No, wait, that's Silver Surfer.
That's Silver Surfer, yeah.
Herald of Clare. Sorry. Herald of Jack Daw.
Jackdaw.
So she consists of 5 parts. So let's get them off and we shall have a look. Okay, so we have 6 parts. We have 2 halves of the body, 2 arms, the lower half of the dress. Is that a head?
That's a head.
That's a head. Screeching away there. So, pretty straightforward. These 2 are going to go together, like that. And then we're going to attach the bottom part of the dress, a little slot there, where that bit in the middle goes, onto there. We'll be back once those parts are on. Okay, so those are those 3 parts together. Went together pretty easily. No problems there. So next we have the arms and the head. So the slots as usual as to where they go. So we'll put them together and we'll be back in a moment. And there she is, finished.
Cool.
Screaming.
That's freaky, isn't it?
She's actually very freaky. I didn't realise how freaky she was. Kind of like the librarian from the beginning of the Ghostbusters. Yeah. Put the book back! Be quiet! Cool. Right, so we'll see her again at the end. Just also to note, she doesn't have any feet or anything. So it's just going to be a case of sticking her on somewhere like she's floating, I think. So we'll see her again at the end on the base. But for now, we shall move on to Montresor.
Montresor.
There he is.
That's him.
He consists of a massive 3 parts. So he's really difficult to put together. See there, he's got most of his body. He's huge.
He is.
It totally is.
He looks a bit like Lurch.
Yeah, Lurch. That's it. I said Frankenstein before. I meant Lurch, actually. Yeah, you're right. It is Lurch. And then he's got the one arm
with the...
and a huge head that he's got.
Yeah.
He's not looking very impressed.
When we put him together, you'll see what we mean by Lurch, because he really does.
So, we'll get him off the sprue. We'll have a better look at his head. So these are the 3 parts. And the head just goes on there. And the arm just goes on there. Like that. But he's absolutely huge.
He is actually. He's quite
The
tall.
size of him.
He's tall and thin.
Yeah, massive. So I'm going to stick him together. It's just those 3 parts. We're back when he's finished. So this is guilty number 1. Who's the dude in the electric chair, is it?
Yep, that's right.
Which all 3 of these guys are quite scary.
They are.
But
dark and freaky.
so this is guilty 1. How do we know this is guilty 1? What does it say?
It's got like a little marker on there. Yeah.
Yeah. Because guilty 2 on the actual my instructions,
It is,
isn't it?
yeah.
Yeah. But it says a 1 on there. So we'll do this one first. Okay. So what we'll do, we'll get all the parts off the sprue. Because we've got the chair bits there. I think we'll probably have to start with the chair. And put the body on. So we'll get all those bits off and we'll be back in a second. Okay, so here are all the parts off the sprue. There's a lot of bits. There's a lot of bits of electricity coming off him. But I think the best place probably to start is to put the chair together. So that's the back of the chair. That's the sort of like the bottom part where the footrest is.
Yeah. And then there's a
And then there's the seat. And then there's the actual size of the chair. So those parts, I'm going to stick these bits together. So it looks like there are corresponding little slots that they go in.
That goes further up.
I think it goes that way around, that's why. It goes like that. And then we've got the feet
At the
one.
bottom.
Goes right at the bottom. That's going to go in there, and then that one's going to go in between. So we'll do that, and I'll be back with you. There is the chair. That went together slightly easier than I imagined in my head. The back part fits in really snugly, so that just stayed in place while I glued in the two bits underneath. So you've got the indentation to the front, and you've got the detail. It's like two little latches or something.
I think that's where the body goes. Yeah.
Will probably go. That's at the top, so the bit underneath is flat, and then you've got the feet at the bottom, and you've got that bit at the back. Brilliant. Awesome. So, we shall now do the body, then we can sit him into the chair. So, the body consists of
his bum,
the arse, the head section,
and his legs.
And the leg section. And what we'll probably do is stick those three bits together, and then I'll get him into the chair. So I'll stick those three together and we'll be back. Okay, so those are the three parts together. So we've got these indentations at the back, which should, I imagine, fit into those indentations, those little pegs on the back of the chair. So I'm going to go ahead and stick him in place. In fact, let's just make sure that he fits before we go any further. Yes, he does, quite perfectly. There we go. And I'll just say, this guy reminds me of Ghostbusters 2.
Yeah.
Where they're in the courtroom and then the two ghosts appear and they're in like electric chairs before they break out of them.
Yeah.
So he goes like that. So then next up is his arms. So we've got this arm here, which is clutching part of the chair. Goes on this arm there where part of the chair is missing. And that goes down, so he's pressing down on it. And then this other hand is just open and on top of that other arm of the chair. So those need to go on next. So we'll do that before we get onto the messy bit with the lightning. There he is. Whoosh. So next we're going to do the lightning coming out of his head, or the electricity. So there's a gap in the top of his head, and then we've got his eyes. So this two-pronged one is the one coming out of the top of his head. And then we have this one, which is the shorter of the other two, coming out of his right eye.
Yeah, it will be, yeah.
His right eye on his right, which is our left. So that one, and the longer one coming out of
his left
that
eye.
one. So let's put them on, and I'll be back with you in a moment. And there he is, coming out of his face. So the last bit on this model is the lightning parts, which are on the back of the chair. We have this large one, then we have this sort of second sized one which goes on this side, and we have the third one which goes on this side. Now this attaches to here, like that, and this one attaches down here. There's a little bit there it attaches to. So we're going to attach those three, and then this top part, which is actually part of the chair, that bit there, there's a little bit of a gap missing out the back, you can see there, that's where that goes. So I'm going to put those three bits together, put that bit on the chair, and then we'll be back. Okay, so here's the lightning all together. So the last thing to do is attach that to the back of the chair. That's going to go on there. So I'm going to do that, and then we'll be back. And there he is, done. Went together easier than expected.
Yeah, I thought it'd be a right pain to put together.
So we'll get him onto a base, flying around the room, and then we shall get back on with the next one.
Which is this one?
Which is this one. This is the dude on the bed, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. So quite a lot of parts on this one as well. So we'll get all those bits off, and then we'll be back with you. Okay, so this guy looks pretty complicated to start with, but we'll start with the bed. So we need these two pieces there. Those are the wheels. Then we have this bit, which is the top of the bed. It goes that way. So that's the bottom part where his feet will be. Then we have this bit, which also goes that way around. And then these two pieces here fit onto there. And that's the bottom shelf, if you will, of the bed, which attaches to the bottom of the two parts there. So if we do that, and then we'll come back, we'll attach these bits here, and then we'll come back. Okay, so hopefully you can see what we meant. The two sets of wheels don't seem to matter which way around you put them, they're just the same. So that's the bottom part, where that will go on to, and that's the top part of the bed, where this side will go on to. For now, we'll just leave that over there to finish drying. Then we shall move on to this side. So these two parts apparently go together like that, and then we have this little indentation there, which is where he goes. So on the instructions it does show you putting these parts onto him before attaching it to that bit, so we're going to do that if it makes sense. On his back, if you turn him around, we put those two bits together, you'll see there's a little space on his ass, which is where he will go onto that bit. So I'm going to attach those four bits together, which is the top torso, legs, and the top part of the bed and the bottom part of the bed, and we shall return when they're together. Okay, here we go. So he slides into place really easy. There's actually a little indentation on the bed where his foot goes as well, so you know he's definitely in the right place. Next up are his arms. We have this one, which is kind of like trying to grasp out, that's that arm, and this one, which is got part of a restraint on it by the looks of it. That's that arm. So we'll get the arms on, and then we shall stick the whole thing onto that. So we'll come back to you once that's done. Okay, so there he is, glued into position, ready to go. Finally, we'll put the straps on. So this one goes around his neck and attaches to the back of the bed up here. This one, I believe, goes around, attaches to the bit we've already got. This is the bottom one, which will go around his leg, which I think, has he managed to slip one leg out of that one? I can't tell.
Let me have a look.
No.
No, it just goes...
One goes across this little indentation there, and the other one goes across his ankle on this side.
Yeah.
Which leaves this one, which goes around his waist.
Yeah.
Okay, so I've put them in order from top to bottom. It's a bit difficult to tell, but the archiest one is the one that goes around his waist. This one here, in this weird shape, goes around his legs. And the smallest one around his neck, and then this one, the last one, will go around. So what he's holding on to around his chest. So let's get them on, and let's get him done. And here he is. And there we go. You can see the straps going around. That looked complicated, but actually was actually very easy once you've sorted out which one goes where, and they just dropped into place.
They did actually.
So making sure he is in exactly the right place on that bed is paramount for those straps.
When you dropped him off, he just slipped into place, really, didn't he?
I think the ghosts are helping us put these
together. Must do. Must be.
I think they are today anyway. Right. So that's the second guy. Now we're going to move on to the third of the guilty, and the one I believe is the most unfortunate, because at least the first guy sat down and at least the second guy can lie down.
Yeah, this
guy is basically being crucified.
He's been crucified, this guy.
Yeah.
And he's all in bits as well.
And he's been chopped up as well as being crucified.
Yeah, both his legs are off, both his arms, and his head's
this is the creepiest
disassembled.
one for me, really.
It is, actually.
I find this one the creepiest. So but it should, well, it looks like the easiest of the three to put together. Saying that, it might be turn out to be the most difficult, but we'll find out in a moment. So you can even see like the bone.
You can, yeah, you can see all the sinew in it.
Right, let's get them off.
Right.
And we shall put it together. Okay, so here's the parts for the crucified one. So we have the crucifix, which is one part. We have dismembered leg. We have lower, sorry, it's like the lower torso.
I think it is, yeah.
Yeah, the upper torso, those two bits need to go together. We have dismembered arm and dismembered arm. Then we have
the head and hair.
The head and the hair, which are two separate parts. And that bit has got a little peg on it.
I think it fits into there, and then the peg fits into the back of the neck.
Right, into that bit there.
Yeah.
So...
And on the crucifix, I think it's got a line where the legs and arms will go, because there's flat bits on the arms and legs.
Yep. So we'll do this in two stages actually. We'll stick everything to the crucifix that needs to go on. And then we'll put the head on. So this will be a short one, but we'll put all these bits on and then we'll come back for the head. We're back, we've changed plans, stuck the torso together and we have a little nick there. The head actually fits into that part, but it needs to go onto the crucifix. And it goes into that little slot there, and the torso goes on top of that. So we'll have to put the whole thing together in one go. So we're back at the end. So there is the head and the body on. And you can see there was just a spike that the head stuck on. It's been separated. So we'll put the arms and legs on now. And there we are, finished. That was relatively straightforward. That's horrible, that really is horrible.
It is quite grotesque.
Yeah. So let's put that one on its base and we'll come back with the whole crew. So there's Clare's crew, ready to be painted.
Yeah.
Got them on some bases now. I built a whole gallows for Montresor. As soon as I saw him I wanted to do that, and then when I read the lore of it, it was like, you always go onto the stones on some gallows. Perfect.
Yeah.
So I built some gallows quite quickly.
Cool.
I think it looks alright.
Yeah.
We've got Crucifix guy, he's on one of these bases. With like a blood run at the bottom. Chair guy, he's on one of these bases with like a little thing there at the bottom for collecting
poop.
Yep. We've probably put him on like a ghostly corridor. But it's not a real corridor, it's just one that appears around him as he's like moving.
Yeah.
And then Jack Daw's outside because he's hanged outside for so long that
he likes being outside.
And the old Jack Daw, same.
Yeah.
Not on that. And the totem I did on just a city base because she's just haunting. She's a herald, she's gone ahead of the rest. Yeah, I thought it made it look quite cool.
Yeah.
It's just quite flowy. And as I said, from behind you can't see her feet because she doesn't have any. She's hovering. So there we go.
Cool.
That's the crew. I think they're really good.
Yeah.
I also think they're the most unique models I've seen.
Yeah, I was going to say,
Yeah.
we've not put together any models that are like this. They've just been really weird and...
That said, they went together very easily. I was looking, I'm thinking, this is going to take ages. It
Yeah.
really didn't. It didn't take long at all.
No, they've been relatively straightforward to put together, really.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pleased with them.
That was pretty fast.
Mm.
Cool. So, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, it helps out loads.
Yeah.
We hope you've enjoyed this video, and we hope it's helped you if you've got stuck putting it together. Or if you want to see what the crew is like because you're interested in getting it. We hope it's GG along to buy it because we really like them.
We
Very
do.
Cool.
Yeah.
And we've also this model over here. We did get a card with it. It was in the box.
Yeah, I completely missed it.
I showed you it before, didn't I? The card.
Yeah.
But we've got this model as well, which well, it's just a Fire Corps model. So
Yeah.
we're not going to stick it together just yet. Claire's probably going to get the Von Show crew
Hopefully.
at some point.
Maybe.
So when she does that, we'll put that together at the same time. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon.
See you soon.
Take care, guys.
Bye.